Hi guys, it's Dr. Xbox Live back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Lego Noble Team. So let's get right on into this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is custom sculpted minifigures. Custom sculpted minifigures were basically the first things that represented Noble Team in the LEGO community before any injection molding was even possible to be done by customizer. People would make their own custom sculpted armor for their minifigures, and here's an example of someone who did a really good job on it. And those custom sculpted minifigures went on to inspire people like Saber Scorpion to make custom decals that anyone can buy and apply on any of their minifigure pieces, like shown in these pictures. And here's the decals, trademarked by Saber Scorpion, so no one can just print them out, obviously. But really nice decals done by Saber Scorpion, and let's keep a move on. Alright, custom molded Amazing Armory armor. So Amazing Armory is a really cool company that used to make a ton of different armors from a ton of different games and movies, but unfortunately has gone out of business, which is really sad to see them go. But here's some examples of what it looks like when you would first order the stuff. It would be plain, there would be nothing on it, and still looks pretty good though. Honestly wish I had it. But here is what it can look like once someone takes paint to the armor. It just starts to look really good when there's good customizers in the community that know what they're doing. Just really looks amazing. Really nice armor there. And now we're going to be looking at what weapons you can use for each character of Noble Team. So this is Cat, and the possible weapons that you could use for her are the Brickforge Magnum from Halo. Looks really good. Cost $1. And the Brick Arms Magnum looks really good also. Also costs $1. Personally, I like the Brick Arms one better, but you can do whichever one you want. I used the Brick Arms Magnum on my cat. Next up is Emil, and this is Shotgun, because that's what Emil uses. And the Brickforge one here looks pretty good. I actually liked this one better than the Brick Arms one, but on my Emil, I do use the Brick Arms one. Uh, it was just what I had at the time, and it's what I used, so you can choose whichever one you want. I just personally used the Brick Arms one, but both look pretty nice. Next up is June, and for June you have the Brickforge Sniper and the Brick Arm Sniper, but we'll get to that in a minute. Here, so this costs $1. Unfortunately, it does not come with this bipod here. You will have to buy this. This is a Brick Arms bipod that goes with this. And it's pretty good. I feel like the Brickforge Sniper is a little bit short and should be a little bit more lengthy. But the Brick Arms one, unfortunately, is not sold by itself anymore. You have to buy a 12 or a big pack of all the Halo guns to get one of them, so it's a little bit more difficult to get nowadays, but you can still obtain it. Moving on. Here's Carter. There's pretty much only one option for Carter unless you're making your own gun, and that is the Brick Arms DMR, and it costs $1, so a pretty good price for a pretty good gun. Next up, we have George, and BB stands for Brick Build. There is ways around brick building. You could use a Brick Arms minigun, but it doesn't really resemble the Halo Reach minigun or turret, but it's looks a lot better if you do brick build it. I did use the Brick Arms minigun, but that's just because I'm a little bit lazy, so personal preference. Next thing I'd like to talk about is Brickforge Spartans, using them for making your custom noble team. And these are really nice. Personally, I use decals for my noble team, but that's just me, or just my opinion on it. But here's some people who are actually good at customizing and made some really nice noble team armors with the Brickforge armor. They're really good at what they do. Custom George, like I said, using that Brick Arms minigun does work decent. But just take a second. Just gonna sit here for a little bit, and so you can look at all these really nice minifigures here. Just some really nice noble team figs, and that is mostly because of Brickforge and their helmets, pretty much, and the torso pieces. Alright, moving on. So already, guys, this is the end of the video. There's not too much more that I even could say about Lego Noble Team, but that's why it's the end of the video. Here's a little brick built Noble Team symbol, and that's pretty much it, guys. So Dr. Xbox Live signing out.